Sponsored events that you may be interested in attending, background information about some of the greatest musical compositions ever written. Tune in weekdays 9 to 10 a.m. and Wednesday from 9 to 10:30.
KSJE is supported by San Juan Regional Medical Center, here to meet your urgent and emergent medical needs, whether they are COVID-19 related or not. Medical emergencies happen when you least expect them, whether it's a stroke, heart attack, illness, or injury. San Juan Regional Medical Center's caregivers are here to provide care to you and your loved ones. Find out more online at sanjuanregional.com. Eleven minutes past 8 o'clock. It is Friday morning, May the 14th. Good morning, everybody. I'm Scott Michlin, and thank you for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM over the air here in San Juan County, New Mexico. We're broadcasting in Durango, Colorado at 103.3 FM, and of course streaming everywhere from our website, KSJE.com. Welcome also to our viewers who are watching this visual radio program. It is streaming live this morning to the KSJE Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and our Twitter account. We're glad that you are with us as well, everybody, because coming up in the next few moments, we're going to be talking about all of the activities coming up in the next few weeks at the Farmington Public Library, so we hope you'll stay tuned for that conversation. Rachel Barber is here to talk with me. She's an adult services clerk at the Farmington Public Library, so stay tuned for that conversation beginning in just a moment or two right here on KSJE. Next hour, of course, Mick Hess will be here roving with the arts on this Friday morning. Mick is playing selections from Jacques Offenbach this morning on the program, and so you'll hear more of that coming up next hour on KSJE. And then today at noon, it is the Cop Shop with the Farmington Police Department, and a special program today. We're going to play excerpts from the Peace Officers Memorial Service that was held earlier this week up at Lyons Wilderness Park during today's Cop Shop, so we hope you'll tune in for that. You can watch it, of course, the video on our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter feeds, or, of course, you can hear the audio on KSJE Radio today at 12:06 on KSJE. And don't forget, of course, we're also on Instagram in addition to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And let's talk about the weather, shall we? It's sunny right now, and it's going to be sunny all weekend. Current temperature here at our studios at San Juan College, 56 degrees on this Friday morning. We are expecting a lot of sunshine today with a high of 85 degrees this afternoon and clear overnight with a low of 50 degrees. It'll be mostly sunny tomorrow with a high of 82 on Saturday and a low of 48, 82 and mostly sunny on Sunday with an overnight low of 47. And then take a look on Monday, maybe a change in the weather with a chance of rain showers, maybe a thunderstorm on Monday and a high, I should say, of 73, which is lower than it is today, of course. And also Monday night, chance of showers, low 45, and maybe some more chances for rain Tuesday and on into Wednesday with highs in the 70s for the beginning and up to the middle of next week. Well, let me turn to my guest who is here with me this morning to talk to us about Farmington Public Library. As I mentioned, Rachel Barber is here from the library. She's an adult services clerk at the library. Rachel, good morning and welcome to KSJE.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here. Lots of stuff going on at the library over the next couple of weeks during the month of May and June, and so you're here to talk to us a little bit about what some of those things are, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, the big thing has to be summer reading. You're wearing the T-shirt even.
Yes.
So let's start there, shall we? Right, the summer reading program got started last week, 2 weeks ago.
It started at the beginning of May.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's right. And so we'll talk a little bit about what that is, the Tales and Tales summer reading program for 2021, right? And so the idea being read and log all of our books this summer.
Yes.
Adults and kids.
Yes. Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about that. How do we do that?
So you would go online and log in or sign up for your summer reading.
Right. We register.
Yes.
Infoway.org.
Yes.
Very good. And then to do that, once you do that, and it's free to register, of course, because it's the library and everything's free, as Janie Lee Ryan always reminds me.
Yes.
It's the library. And so you can go in and register, and this is for children and adults.
Yes. So
Right, they can do that, and you can find out more details. And once you log your books, then you're eligible for a T-shirt.
Yes, it does have. They do have a little bit of requirements for that. The children have to read and log 15 books.
Right.
The adults have to read and log 6 books.
Okay, very good. And so, and the books can be almost anything, right? But the whole idea is to get kids to continue to read over the summer, and adults should be reading too over the summer.
Yes, not like you said, not just books. They can listen to audiobooks. They can listen to podcasts.
That counts.
Yeah, those who count. Magazines count.
Okay. So you and I are going to be a podcast after we get off the air today, and so they could listen to our podcast, and that would count.
Yes.
See? How about that? I like it. That makes a lot of sense. So that's great. And then there's going to be some challenges during the summer reading program as well that folks can participate in. We can talk a little bit about those, right? Early Bird Challenge?
Yes. The Early Bird Challenge, that already started. They would have to log 1 book before June 1st.
Okay. But we still have time, right? It's just the middle of May, so we've got 2 weeks to log just 1 book, and then we're in that Early Bird Challenge.
Yes.
So.
The other challenge that we have going on is the Craft Challenge.
Uh-huh.
So that should be up as well.
Okay. And let's talk about that. This is another challenge for summer reading, and the plan is you have to upload a photo of a craft project. Could be anything, I suppose, right?
Yes.
Any completed craft project. And then I guess there's a chance to win a prize.
Yes, the prize is going to be a Cricut Joy.
And that, to crafters, crafting people know what that is.
Yes.
Right? It's a machine that you can use to create new crafts.
Yes.
And stuff.
I'm not too familiar with it myself.
Right.
All I know is that a lot of crafters will love it.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Definitely, for sure. And so that is the Craft Challenge, part of the summer reading program. And again, to get more details, it's all on the website at
Yes.
infoway.org. And that would be also where you would go to take the first step to register for summer reading if you haven't done that already.
Yes, all registration is on our website, like you said, infoway.org. Yeah.
Very good.
Everything's online.
Excellent. And so we've got these different challenges, and there are other things I think coming up during the course of the summer, other challenges and other things that people can do if they're in the summer reading program. So the website will keep everyone informed as to what's coming up and when.
Yeah, once you log on to your summer reading account, it will pull up the challenges once they become available.
Got it. Very good. And so that's what's coming up, everybody, from the Farmington Public Library, part of their 2021 summer reading program, which is Tales and Tales. And of course, the radio audience just thinks I'm stuttering, but the video audience can see that Tales, T-A-I-L-S, and Tales, T-A-L-E-S, is what you're calling the summer reading program.
Yes.
This year. So a lot of fish involved.
A lot of sea life, yes.
Sea life, exactly. But there you go. Cool. And there's some other things that are coming up that we want to talk about too at the library, including the 2021 Chalk Art Festival is coming back to the library. I know the library's hosted festivals and chalk art events before. Nice to see it back, of course, as we hope things are opening back up and folks can gather again safely. And so this Chalk Art Festival is planned for June, right?
Yes, June 10th. It's going to be held June 10th through the 12th.
Okay. And so again, people can register to take part and get their little piece of sidewalk?
Yeah, you do have to register in order to participate. It's going to be, looks like a teen artist, an adult amateur artist, and professional artist.
Aha, 3 different categories.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Very good. And so there's a lot of great empty blank sidewalks outside the library, and so this is kind of or parking lots, and that's where the contest will be done, right? The chalk art?
Yes, so you do, like I said, you do have to register in order to reserve your spot.
Right. If you don't, it's just kind of not cool. They want you to vandal. They want you to register so they know who's drawing on their stuff.
Yes.
So there you go. Perfect. But that's coming up on Thursday, June 10th, like you said, up through Saturday, June the 12th. And so lots of creative people in our community, I know, who will probably take part in this. It'll be fun to see.
Yes, I can't wait to see everything.
Definitely. Very good. And there's prizes, and probably for the categories, right? You've got prizes lined up for folks who are in this Chalk Art Festival.
Yeah.
And they'll be
They would
competing.
have to go online and tell them more information about that.
Right. And there's a panel of judges that will, I guess, talk about maybe determine best of show. And people's choice will be determined by the public. We'll get a chance to come by and see the designs after the artists are done.
Yeah, so everyone should come by and check it out.
Very good. That's true. So mark your calendars, everyone. It is the Chalk Art Festival at the Farmington Public Library. Gosh, it's next month already. Here we are in May. It's June 10th and through June 12th at the Farmington Public Library. Interested artists, again, can register at infoway.org. And as we mentioned, there are 3 categories for the Chalk Art Festival. And so that is going to be something that you can do. You can definitely sign up and decorate around the library. Very good. Talk to me a little bit about the Real Readers event called Campfire Tales.
Yes, it's a summer version of our Real Readers program.
Okay.
It's going to be held outside. So the first one is going to be June 16th. We're going to be showing Pet Cemetery. We do have the books available.
Oh, really? That's a scary movie. Outside, it's a scary. Even inside, it's a scary movie. Holy smokes! Okay, all right, I'm with you. Okay, so Pet Cemetery's first.
Yeah, and then the next one's going to be held in July, and that will be the Meg.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not as familiar with that one, but though, and so then again, remind us the whole idea of Real Readers is that you meet as a group, and outside is where it's going to be, and you watch the movie, and then you get to discuss the movie and the book, right?
This time is a little different. We're not going to so much discuss the book.
Okay.
We can hold questions if anybody has questions at the end of the movie.
Uh-huh.
We do have the book by Stephen King in the library available for checkout if you want to read that before the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I would read it with all the lights on in the house if you're going to read it. I'm just saying. That.
I can't wait for it. It's just be so spooky outside.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Have you seen the movie before?
I haven't watched the newest version of it.
Okay.
I've seen the old one.
The old one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was scary enough.
Yes.
I can only imagine what they did to the new one. So, which one are you going to show? Is it the new one or the old one?
The new one.
Okay. Okay. Good. That's an important distinction, I think, for folks to know. So that's coming up. One of a couple outdoor campfire tales, right? With this Real Readers, as you mentioned, right? So you've got Pet Cemetery first, and then the second movie again is coming up.
The Meg.
The Meg.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And remind me what that one's about. Do you know?
It's about a megalodon out in the ocean or the sea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's still scary.
It's still scary,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I gotcha. So it's a theme.
Yes.
Okay. Doing it outside, though. That'll be fun.
Yep.
That'll be really cool because there's some great nights here in the summertime to go out and see movies outdoors.
Yeah, so if you're going to come out to it, bring your bug spray.
Right. True. And so it's basically just on the lawn, isn't it? Right. You probably got a screen out there, and so
Yes,
folks can come with a little lawn chair or blanket and
Yeah.
and just hang out and watch the film.
They can bring their dinner. They can bring snacks, blankets, chairs. We do have quite a bit of room outside for them to go and
Right.
spread out.
Very good. Socially distanced.
Yes.
So there you go. People can definitely do that. So that's coming up this summer, everybody. It is Campfire Tales, the outdoor Real Readers event at the Farmington Public Library. And then you've got some trivia coming up in June. And so talk to me a little bit about that. That's June 23rd.
Yes. Our trivia, we've been doing trivia on Zoom, but this time we were going to do it outside. So we're happy
In person?
Yes.
Nice.
So we're happy to have everyone back to come and hang out with us while we do trivia.
Okay.
This one's going to be Harry Potter.
Right.
So June 23rd at 6, we'll have it in the same area we would have the Campfire Tales.
Okay. At the library, of course. And so, again, bring your lawn chair, blanket, whatever, to hang out. And you can, and like the other trivia contests you've done by Zoom, people can compete on their own with a team.
Yes.
Whatever, right?
Yeah, you can come in. If you have family members that can help you out, yeah, everyone can participate.
Okay. Very good. And so that's coming up on June 23rd, 6 p.m., the Sunset Trivia, Harry Potter. And I know there's a lot of folks that know everything there is to know about Harry Potter. So.
Oh, yes.
And most of your trivia topics, I think, you get a lot of folks. I know the Star Trek people came out in droves. The Friends people came out in droves. I mean...
Yes, we have a lot of people come to those trivias. It's so fun when you
Yeah.
have quite a lot of people participating.
Right.
Yeah.
But I guess the big headline would be this is the first in-person trivia
Yes.
competition at the library in a year, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the year. We've been doing everything on Zoom.
Right.
Yeah.
So very exciting to be able to get back together and gather at the library for some of these events. That's terrific. The other thing coming up that I don't think I have a video for or a poster to show is an author tea, which is another outdoor event, right? That is coming up at the Farmington Public Library featuring an author. And so talk to me a little bit about that event.
Yeah, that's going to be with author Bethany Turner, a romance author. She's going to be coming on Saturday, June 26th. We're going to have a little get together at noon 12 or 12 noon, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you can come in. We're going to have tea, food.
Okay.
She's going to hold a little talking about her books. The ones
And you said she's a romance author, right? So that's why maybe it's more of a tea than just buffet or snacks or whatever. It's a very proper event with tea.
Yes.
And hors d'oeuvres and things like that. Right. Gotcha. And so she will be here. And again, folks can just come by. Do they need to register ahead of time, or can they just come by and visit with her?
I believe you can just stop by.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going to be there. She will have books available for purchase, and she'll be there to sign them.
Okay. Give us the date one more time.
It's going to be June 26th.
June 26th at the library.
Yes.
Got it. Very good. And then the other thing that I did show everybody are the new library card designs, which are now available at the Farmington Public Library, right? If folks want to come in and update their library card, or God forbid they don't even have a library card, they can come in and get a brand spanking new one.
Yeah. Right now we're running a little promotion.
Mm-hmm.
We are waiving the $2 fee to get a library card that you would pay in order to get if you already have a card.
Right.
You would pay that $2 to replace it, but we are waiving that. As you can see, they are such beautiful cards.
They really are. These are from the photo contest that you all had from a lot of the local photographers in town who sent in some of their pictures to be possibly selected, and these are the ones that you selected.
Yeah.
And so they're available. So you get your choice, basically, right?
Yes.
Of design. And I guess if there's a picture that you really, really like, I would probably, and you want it on your library card, I would go down and get it sooner than later, because there is a chance that might sell out, right? You only have a certain number of these cards and designs, right?
Yeah, we only have a certain number. So if we run out of one, we're not going to order it again.
Right.
So if you see one on there and you really love it, come down to the library.
Exactly. And there you go. And we can see the names of the photographers also on the screen. So congrats to those very talented people for getting those shots and sending them in and being selected for the Farmington Public Library card designs for this new season. So that's wonderful. And we were talking before we came on the air this morning, this is a special year for the library because it's their 100th anniversary.
Yes.
How about that? Before both of our times. I'm not even that old. And I'm old, but I'm not that old. But that's very exciting. And I know there are maybe some centennial events planned for later in the year that I know we'll talk about on a different show. Yeah. But very exciting to know that the library has been in this community for 100 years this year.
Yeah, I was surprised too when they mentioned it.
Right.
I was so excited, and I was just like, oh my God, 100 years.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's amazing. So that's wonderful. Well, I appreciate you coming in, Rachel. Is there anything else we wanted to share with everybody this morning, or have we gotten through all the big events coming up?
We don't have a slide for it, but we do have another trivia coming up this month. It's
going to be thank you. In May.
In May. On the 27th, it's
right.
going to be for Indigenous trivia.
Indigenous trivia.
Yes.
I like that. And is that going to be by Zoom or in person?
That's going to be by Zoom.
By Zoom. Okay. So that's important that folks know how to connect. But again, you can team up, individual, and I know for all the trivias, there's always some prizes given away, right, for the winning teams?
Yes, gift cards.
Very good.
Yeah, they have their choice of gift cards.
Okay, so that is coming up again this month, so folks can check that out. And then the other stuff, all of the stuff we've talked about today is available online at the events calendar, infoway.org, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yep.
Very good. Well, Rachel, thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me here.
You're very welcome. That's Rachel Barber from the Farmington Public Library, my guest this morning right here on KSJE.